till Christmas Day. Watching Paige's page. Paige Genesis. Hey.
Hey guys, welcome to Paige Genesis Room. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Crazy to think Vlogmas Day 6 already. But anyways, today I'm going to be doing a review for you guys. Some people were thumbsing up my video yesterday that I did because I could tell some people were wanting to see this review. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I bought the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Makeup Titanium Dioxide Sunscreen. Broad Spectrum SPF 17, and it's a very cool color. I got my color in Natural Ivy C2, and I actually really like this product. It comes very close. I've only worn it once today. It's off right now, by the way. I've came very close, and as you guys know, my favorite I'm out of right now is the CoverGirl True Blend, which I have to take the pump out to get anything out, but that's my favorite. This comes very close to it, and that's very crazy considering I have a huge bin full of foundations that I've tried out. Hands down, I love this one. I don't know, do I have a L'Oreal Paris one? CoverGirl. You know what? I may not have a L'Oreal Paris. Wow, yeah, I don't have a L'Oreal Paris. I have all Maybelline. Maybelline. So, I'm CoverGirl. That's crazy, and that's even CoverGirl. Wow, so I have never tried a L'Oreal Paris, and I'm obsessed. I love this color. So I'm going to start, I've already wore it, so this is just going to be a review, and then I'm going to put it on so you guys can see how it comes on, and the coverage, and then I'm going to take some pictures so you guys can see how that's, but it's not going to be like a first impression where I go out through the day. So anyways, to get started for some cons. There isn't many. Normally I can definitely give quite a few, but there really, I swear, is not many. So, you guys already know, it has no pump! What were they thinking? There's no pump, and now that I've experimented and gone through and used different types of foundations, I have now realized that, you know, these are a little bit more easier to get out because, you know, you can dab, and they'll come out instead of using a pump, but pumps are just so much easier. Second con, it's glass. You guys know how I hate glass things. 99.6% of foundations I feel like come in glass. Glass. So, a lot of foundations come in glass, so that's not really too big of a deal. But if you drop it, if your kid is going through your purse and they accidentally drop it, it shatters, and it's just horrible. The lid is nice. It just screws on very nicely, screws off very nicely, and I really like it. The shade, I could not have picked a better shade for me. I'm amazed by it. The shade, I just did a little swatch with my hand, and it's perfect. I absolutely really love this. So for the pros, it's very matte. So if you have an oily finish, I feel like you could put this on and be fine. If you really were worried about it throughout the day, you could put just a powder over it and you are done. I love it. It's so easy to go on. It slides on so nicely. It's perfect. It's definitely buildable. It can look a little cakey, I feel like, if you build it a good couple times, but it is definitely buildable. I went to the gym and sweated through this, and I went to the gym for an hour. I was completely sweaty, dabbed it off, and it still looked brilliant afterwards. I even did water, and then I patted it dry. Still looked wonderful. Let's see what else. It says on here it helps prevent sunburn if used as directed with other sunscreen protection. So that's a good sign to me. That means I can put over sunscreen if you're busy. Sometimes it's so annoying to have to take off your foundation and everything before the pool, so you can put it over top and you would be set. I'm in love with this. So I'm going to put it on. I know everyone's like, what a waste of makeup because it's nighttime, but oh well. So this is my face without. We're going to zoom up close on my face here. I haven't done a foundation review in forever, I feel like. I'm going to go out just a tad. Okay, so autofocus, thank you. Okay, so this is what my face looks like. My eyeshadow and everything's still on. Just no foundation. I just wiped it off with a foundation wipe. And I'm going to be using a Target brush. And this is just from Target. It's just a bamboo brush and a beauty blender to blend this out. I like to add water to my beauty blender, but you totally don't have to. So, let's get started. Oops. Okay, so I just take a little bit and I put it on the palm of my hand. Or not the palm, the top of my hand. The palm would be on the inside. And I just take a little bit and I start on the side of the cheek. I don't know why, I just have always done that. And I just put it on. So you can see I have several blemishes happening right now. So, I mean, I have one there, I have one there, I have one there, I have one there, I have one there. So, you will really be able to see the coverage that it gives off. And I like to put it on the thicker side and then go through and blend it out. For me, I used two, I'll show you guys the size, but I used 2 little palmfuls. Okay, so this is what my face looks like with one side. I'm going to go ahead and just blend it out a little bit. I'm going to dampen it with a spray bottle, and I'm just going to go through it, and I just pat. Do not rub, because you're just going to rub what you did off. But I feel like it doesn't, I don't feel like foundations really cover up my skin that well, but I feel like if it almost is like it blends it, like, no, I love the way it looks. So obviously it doesn't look very matte right now, so I'm going to let it sit. While this side's setting, I'm going to do the other side, but before I do that, I want to show you guys, if you guys can see this pimple right here. You guys see it? Right there. I'm going to show you guys the coverage of that, of what it looks like when I just glide it on. So you can tell they're very light coverage. Let's go on with the second time. Gone. You can tell there's a huge difference in the way that it looked. So this is one side done and the other not. You can see the redness around my nose is completely cleared on this side. This looks really good. So let's finish up on the other side. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's not completely set yet, but to the touch, it feels very nice. It doesn't feel creamy or anything like that. It just feels like a good foundation. So I use about 2 sizes like this. I'm going to try to save as much of this like possible, but I just wanted to show you guys what size around that I use. So that's what the foundation looks like on my hand. That's how much I use, and I use about 2 of those. And that seems to work for me. I do have to say, the edges, that's why I just love a pump, but the edges get stuff in them, gunk in them. That's always annoying, but what are you going to do? That's with any foundation that looks like this bottle, so I am judging the foundation, not the bottle. I have to keep remembering that. So anyways, but yeah, it is a fabulous foundation, as you can see, but I cannot say 100% that I recommend it or whatever for pictures until I do the flash photo test. So roll those pics, Paige. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I am super disappointed. In a flash, it looked horrific. It literally looks like I'm like have water, gloss or something on my face. It looks horrible. And I think it's pretty much set. I feel like it's a little sticky, but I still feel like no matter what, it's still gonna have a glossy tone to it. It definitely gave me a white overcast, made me look like an oily mess. In face to face, I mean on camera right now, it looks really good and matte. at least through my mirror. So, what do you guys think? With no flash, I still looked oily, but I did take like a selfie photo in the mirror and it looked just fine. So I feel like if you were going to like a party, I wouldn't wear this to a party. I wore it to a party, but I wasn't getting my picture taken, so it was fine. But I think this looks so good on the natural face. I feel like for a wedding, it's probably not going to be the best because it's not too buildable. It definitely will look cakey if you add more than probably 2 layers for sure. I feel like it is a great foundation. Super blendable. It's absolutely super blendable. It is a wonderful blendable foundation. I feel like if you needed something for, say, sorry guys, I'm gonna go on a little rant. This is just so light for me. So I'd say if it was darker, you could totally blend this in. I feel like this is kind of like a water to other foundations. Like I feel like you could just add it in to make you lighter or darker or whatever you need. I'm just so in love with this foundation. Make sure you do test because nothing's worse when you get a foundation and it doesn't match your skin tone. I just want to die. But anyways, this is a great foundation. Definitely recommend it. 1 out of 5 stars. I definitely give it a 4.5. The only reason why it's not a 5 is because it doesn't look good in photos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of long review, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!